Well, welcome to a LifeVantage opportunity presentation. My name is Greg Palka. I am very excited to be here with you. It is going to be a very exciting 30 minutes that I hope, quite honestly, information that will make you think. Will make you think about things that you haven't thought about before, and hopefully inspire you to potentially take action so that you can enroll in a better tomorrow. And with that said, let me ask you this question. Are you being paid what you're worth? Do you think you'll have the same job 5 years from now, 10 years from now? See, what most people don't know, as we've moved through the age of businesses, when we were primarily an agricultural economy, people literally passed on farms from generation to generation. If you were born into a farm family, you were a farmer most likely on the other side of your parents passing on. You were groomed to be a farmer. In the industrial age, as the economy moved to the industrial age back in the 1900s, then people started working for 40 years. The average time that somebody was in a job was 40 years. They worked for a company and then they retired. With a pension, usually they were taken care of by the company, but the average life of a job was 40 years. And then the information age economy hit, and that lifespan of a job moved to 4.5 years, almost 10x, 10 times the reduction from the industrial age to the information age. And as we move into the sharing age, as we move into the age of sharing information and networks, Facebook, those kinds of things, the economists don't know how long people are going to stay in a job in this new age of business. So here's the next question. Does everybody know that you're actually making less money than you were 6 years ago? The Wall Street Journal just recently reported that people are working longer hours for less money. In fact, it's 8% lower than what it was in 2007, or about $4,500 lower than you were 6 years ago. So two people working in a family, they're working about 40 to 60 hours a week, so they're working more hours, but they're actually making $4,500 less money now than they did in 2007. There's less people that are fully employed now. Now, the Wall Street Journal comes out with all these great statistics and our unemployment rate and all these jobs and everything, but the truth is there were 108.6 million people who worked full-time year-round in 2007. And in 2013, that number had dropped to 105.9, or a loss of 2.7 million full-time jobs. Yes, the economy is creating jobs, but the vast majority of them are part-time jobs without benefits. People are working more hours in part-time jobs, multiple part-time jobs, to try to keep their head afloat. There's lots of ways to make money. In this economy has jobs for people to make money, but only a few of those jobs will help you get into the 1% club. What I call the 1% club based on this statistic. So you see, the Social Security Administration, our government, determines how many people can retire at their standard of living or higher, and that number has recently changed to 1%. It used to be 2%, it's now 1%. 1% of the economy, 1% of the people that are working will actually retire at their current standard of living or greater when they retire. Now, of that 1%, what that 1% is made up of, 10% of the 1% is CEOs of big companies, Wall Street companies, big banks, Coca-Cola. 10% are elite athletes or performers. They're movie stars. They're rock stars. And 10% are professionals, doctors, lawyers. But 70% are business owners. 70% of the people that retire at their current standard of living or greater, 70% of that 1% of the people that actually get to retire that way are business owners. So ask yourself this. How long will it take you to earn enough money to live free, to live in that 1% club doing what you're doing now? The vast majority of people that I talk to say it's never going to happen. I'll never have enough money doing what I'm doing now. But Where will you be 5 years from now? 10 years from now? Will you have the same job? Well, the statistics are against you. Will you have a job that pays you enough money to be able to retire? The statistics are against you. So would you consider being in a different career? Would you consider owning your own business? Being a part of that 70% of the people who can retire, owning your own business, earning extra income while you're working right now, having more time for your family, resourcing a favorite cause or charity, helping other people. See, the difference between success and failure, the difference between being in that 1% club or not being in that 1% club, the difference between retiring free at your standard of living or greater and not is your willingness to take action. And that's what this whole 30 minutes is about. You having enough information to take action to change your life. The opportunity that you're going to hear about is in Peter Drucker's words, a phenomenal opportunity. You see, Peter Drucker said that if you have these kinds of criteria when you're evaluating an opportunity, trends, company, system, compensation, products, timing, the convergence of 3 or 4 of those gives you a very high probability that this is an excellent opportunity for people to take part in. That company that we're going to talk about in all of these areas is a company called LifeVantage. Now you see, LifeVantage is one of those companies like the ones that you see here on the screen. You see, the only problem with the vast majority of the people missed these global companies, missed these multi-billion-dollar companies. They didn't take part in the initial public offering of Nike. They didn't take part in the initial public offering of Apple. They didn't take part in the initial public offering of Google. They didn't take part in the initial public offering of Microsoft or McDonald's or Facebook. You see, we missed some of these. In what I don't want you to do is miss what is fast approaching one of these kinds of companies, a humanity-changing company on track to be a multi-billion-dollar company in the global market space, and I don't want you to miss it. You see, the trends of this company, where this company is positioned, LifeVantage, is in the health and wellness industry. It's in the direct sales industry. And that industry, quite honestly, has had 20 years of consecutive growth. There's 175,000 people here in the U.S. alone starting their own business in the direct selling association, the direct selling industry, and 500,000 people worldwide each week. It's the ability to create a small business with global reach that provides lifetime residual income, generational wealth. There's lots of businesses that you can start, but very few offer you the opportunity to create residual income and generational wealth. 3 out of 4 Americans are purchasing products from this industry, from the direct selling industry. What most people don't know is that this industry has 14 companies that are on the Fortune 500 list, and that's more than any other industry outside the financial service sector, big banks, insurance companies, those kinds of things. More companies than any other industry outside of the banking sector. By 2015, it's estimated that 50% of households will be involved in some way with this industry. You see, someone starts a business in this industry every 10 seconds in the world. Why haven't you heard about it? Well, because LifeVantage, quite honestly, is a 5-year-old company. It's a $200 million company, but there's only about 70,000 people worldwide who've taken advantage of being in this small business. It's just unknown. It's got category-creating products that we'll talk about. It's a $200 million publicly traded company, but just no one knows about it. It's in its early stages. It's what's in what we call the pioneering and formulation stage. It hasn't reached critical mass or branding in the marketing world. It hasn't hit momentum. Nobody knows about this company. There are only about 70,000. And what the Direct Selling Association says is that if you're in that first 135,000 people that can take advantage of an opportunity like this, 80% of all the future revenue of this company will be paid out to those first 135. You see, this is a company about building personal networks. This is a company about building distribution networks. It's not about selling products. A lot of people mistake themselves, when they enter the network marketing industry, that it's about sales. It's not. It's really about creating a network of people that use products that benefit themselves, and they share that information, that creates more network, that creates more people utilizing those products, and that's how fortunes have been made in this industry. Now, a little bit about the company. It is publicly traded. It's a $200 million company. Our last annual and quarterly report to the Securities and Exchange Commission said that we made just over $214 million in global sales. It is a Russell 2000 stock, so for micro and small capitalized company, it is amongst the best 2,000 that pension funds and big industrial institutional traders actually look at. It has an incredibly experienced corporate management team. In fact, our CEO was just asked to be on the board of directors of the Direct Selling Association here in the United States. That association actually is the governing body of over 1,500 U.S. companies that are in the direct selling industry. We're a $200 million company, and our CEO sits on the board with multi-billion-dollar CEOs. It was quite an achievement for our CEO, Doug Robinson, and we're very proud of him. But it also tells you that the Direct Selling Association sees this company as a carrier company, as a technology carrier. The trends of the industry are going to be tracked with LifeVantage. The company is operating in 7 countries, here in the Americas, the United States, Mexico, and Canada, and in the Pacific Rim, Japan, Hong Kong, Australia, and the Philippines. Now, our products that are offered by LifeVantage do a couple of things. They help people look better. We have category-creating technology in a skincare line that is truly revolutionary, that helps people actually look better over time. And there's tons of pictures on Facebook and websites of people that have used the product. And it's truly the kind of skincare for wholesale price is $160 for the kit that competes with the Lancomes, and you can do more research on that product. We have products that help people feel better. Protandim is actually category-creating technology. It has what's called a Nerve2 Synergizer by the Food and Drug Administration, allows us to say that it reduces oxidative stress on average 40 to 70% in all mammals. It has got the impromptu of the banned substance control group, which means Olympic athletes, NCAA athletes, professional athletes can take this product. We have a canine product. It's Protandim for dogs, if you will. It bears the National Animal Supplement Council's seal of approval. This, too, reduces oxidative stress in dogs. And then we just launched, this month, in fact, it's just a couple of days old, an energy drink, both a long-term energy drink that helps with energy and focus, brain focus, and a short-term energy drink called Volt that helps with overcoming fatigue and focus, and just a very powerful technology that helps people perform better. Now, what's exciting about these products is that they're affordable. Protandim wholesales for $40, Canine Health $25, a 30-day supply of the energy product wholesales for $50. They're consumable products. People buy these products. They love these products. They buy them again and again. There's a huge market space. Young, old, all dogs love these products. Protandim has 9 patents on it, so there's no competition for our dietary supplement and that technology, and patents pending on our skincare line. Many university studies that have actually researched this dietary supplement. And we own the exclusive international distribution rights to share the information about the products, create and build that distribution network of people using our products, having fabulous results by looking better, feeling better, and performing better. And in 3 of these products, the skincare, Protandim in the dietary supplement industry channel, and the energy are in multi-billion-dollar channels. These products are in multi-billion-dollar channels. So the company has in the first 5 years provided us with products that everybody wants, everybody loves to help look better, feel better, and perform better, and they're in multi-billion-dollar category channels that we can share with. We've also sponsored a Major League Soccer team, the Real Salt Lake. We have a 10-year contract. Now, why did they do that? Well, because the company knows how to do global branding. We're a global brand in the making. This is a leadership empowerment company. We're empowering people to move from employee to business owner. We're empowering people to move from not being able to retire to being able to retire. We're moving people from the worry mode of not having enough money to meet the month to having extra income. That's the empowerment that the LifeVantage opportunity provides. So up until now, we've talked about the trends of the marketplace and our company. We've talked about the company itself. We've talked about the products. We've talked about timing. Now let me share a little bit about the compensation and the system behind this opportunity. So LifeVantage actually has two forms of payments that they provide to distributors, people who own the small business. They take advantage of the international exclusive distribution rights to share information about the products and create that distribution network. They have three bonuses that pay linearly. So this is very traditional. If somebody buys product from your e-commerce-based small business off of your website, you're paid a one-time commission on the product. But when they buy it again and again and you build distribution networks, you actually get what's called royalty commission or residual income. Now this is critically important information because most people in America, in fact 95+% of us, trade time for money. And there's a huge difference between wages and residual income. And I'd just like to share a little bit about that and why I'm so passionate about sharing this information with people, because we don't have enough good paying jobs now where people can retire. They can't trade enough time for enough money for them to be able to do that. Because it's you work an hour, you get paid an hour. You don't work an hour, you don't get paid an hour. But in residual income, you get paid for working once again and again and again and again. You see, in linear income, you work once, you're paid once. You're trading time for money. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. But in residual income, it's like if you earned an extra $100 of residual income on a monthly basis, it's like having $24,000 in the bank earning 5% interest. If you made $500 extra a month in residual income, it's like having $120,000 in the bank earning 5% interest. And if you had $5,000 extra a month, it's like having $1.2 million in the bank earning 5% interest. You see, this is the power of residual income. Residual income built up over the course of the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, as you build your business, is like putting $24,000, $120,000, $1.2 million in the bank earning 5% interest. So which income would you choose? Are you going to continue to choose trading one-for-one money, or would you like to explore how you make residual income on a monthly basis so that you can get to that 1% club? You can live free. You see, because we're not talking about a little bit of money with our company. We're talking about people in the last 5 years, this is an income disclosure statement, that has people, our ranks in the company are basically the amount of products and size of your distribution network that you build. We have ranks from Pro 1 through Pro 10. What I'd like to highlight with you is that Pro 1 with that $120 a month in residual commission. Again, remember, that's like having $24,000 in the bank earning 5% income. The people that are making Pro 3 rank, $570, That's like having that $500 a month payment is like having $120,000 in the bank. And you see our middle income ranks, our Pro 4, 5s, and 6s, they're making $1,100, $2,200. That $5,000 a month in extra income, that $1.2 million that you'd have in the bank earning 5% interest, see, our Pro 6s can do that. And people are building distribution networks and in the course of a year or two in building up Pro 6 organizations, building up Pro 6 distribution networks, sharing information about the products, sharing information with people that need this opportunity in having this kind of money on a monthly basis. And for the people that want to take it to the next success level, $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month. See, this is the money that's already being paid. In fact, by the Direct Selling Association standards, we are the #1 compensation plan in the Direct Selling Association, which just means we pay more people more money than any other compensation plan out there in the Direct Selling Association. And I am extremely proud to share this with people because this is a real opportunity. And the reason why it's a real opportunity, not just because it's a publicly traded company with $200 million in annual sales, operating in 7 countries with an e-commerce-based model and just 70,000 distributors. It's not because it has the #1 compensation plan in the Direct Selling Association. 3 multi-billion-dollar category creating products for our products that we share. It's none of that. It's about the people and the system. You see, when you come into LifeVantage, you enter a family. You enter a culture of people wanting to help you and a system of training that helps you start from the very beginning to be successful. You see, you're not on your own. You have mentors. You have company-sponsored training. You have LifeVantage University. We have things that takes the person who's never owned their own business, never done network marketing. In fact, some of the Pro 10s, the people making $90,000 a month, had never done network marketing before, had never been a part of the Direct Selling Association, that industry, and they're Pro 10s making $90,000 a month. We can do that with you. We can help you, and that's the big difference. I think not only is our company fabulous on all the opportunity things that I've talked to you about before, but it's a culture of people who are filled with character. They're filled with love. They're filled with empowerment to help people do this. Okay, so we talked about trends. Again, the company, timing, products, the system, compensation. You see, it's all converging into an opportunity that takes advantage of the 21st century, you guys. It takes advantage of where we are right now. So with that, I would say to you, there's 3 ways that you can get into this. You can start with a good, better, best model. Now, some people say, gosh, I see the vision. I know that this is something for me, but I only have a little bit of money. Well, there's a way to join as a $50 distributor and $100 worth of products. It's kind of what I call the smart car approach. You want to be in. You understand that this is your destiny. You understand that this is an opportunity you want to take advantage of, but you only have $150. Well, we can get you started that way. Then there's kind of the crossover ATV kind of thing. This is the $250 model. It's a better way to do that. We highly recommend that people that are serious, at least come in here. And then the best way, I mean, the Shelby GT500 Cobra. I mean, you can tell I'm a Ford guy. This is the best way to come in with a $630 Vantage Pack and the $370 Master Track Events Pass. That gives you a year worth of training at all the events. This by far is the best way. $630 or $1,000. This is the best way that you can start this business. But don't let that money hold you back, because that $50 distributorship gives you your starter kit. You get the website. You get your training materials. You get your blueprint for prosperity. You get access to being mentored by us. You have all those things. You order product along with that. Start using the product, becoming a product of the product. We get you on your way. We want to meet you where you are. We want to meet where your needs are. So there's lots of options to get you started. So we're looking for VIPs. We're looking for people that have vision. We're looking for people that desire to change their life. They have something that's burning inside their heart, that they wake up every night knowing, hey, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough for my kids, I don't have enough to pay for college. There's 1,000 reasons why people need to change their lives. If you're one of them, you need more time, more money, then look at this very seriously. But it's not just that. You see, because we also need people that want to help encourage and inspire others. They want to help encourage and inspire others and build a personal distribution network by inspiring others to live their personal significance, to change their lives. We want people that are willing to work hard, to do the perspiration. In the next 2 to 5 years, we want people in our system to grow their personal distribution networks, become products of our product, to live free, to build your life, to build your own security, and to live your dreams. You see, I know you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And what are your choices? You can do nothing. You can come to the webinar, hear this information for 30 minutes, and quite honestly, it didn't faze you and you didn't want anything to do with it, and your life will be exactly the same before you heard this. You might be one of those people that need more information. Hey, this is kind of intriguing, but I didn't catch all of it the first time in the first 30 minutes, so you need follow-up information. Well, get back with the person that invited you to the webinar. There is a ton more information. We'd be honored to explain anything that you need to know more about or answer any of your questions. You could become a customer, and what we tell people, quite honestly, is there's lots of choices of becoming a customer, just taking the products. You can buy the products for retail. You can get it at wholesale like we do, and potentially you can even get your products for free, and there's a couple ways to do that. So if you're deciding just to take the products, explore how you can get your products for free or get it for wholesale. And then you might decide that this is something that you need. You want to enroll in your own life. You want to become a part of our family team of LifeVantage distributors that are changing our lives and out to help other people's lives. Will you join us? You see, there's lots of ways that we can help you. Again, become a distributor. There's lots of ways that we can help you become a customer. The one thing we can't help you do is make that decision. So your adventure awaits you. Your life venture awaits you. Our company prides itself on helping people live a more abundant and rich life. Our company, after you've become an elite distributor, the ranks of Pro 7, 8, 9, 10, you've held that for a year, they give you a Jeep. My wife and I were honored to be one of the first 50 people to be given a Jeep. I mean, it was an honor. We drive our Jeep everywhere. It's a symbol of the lifestyle of freedom and abundance, of adventure that our family team, our LifeVantage family team, wishes for each and every one of you. Because we care about people, because we have products that help people look better, feel better, and perform better, because we do want to help change your life, we want to help make people better. We want to help make people better for not just their health and wellness, but for their financial, their livelihood, so that they can have a buoyant and beautiful optimism of who they are and where they're going and a vision of their future. You see, that's our company. And we believe in helping other people do that. We're making people better, and so we're helping make the world a better place. You guys, thank you so much for being with us tonight. It's an honor to be here. If you have questions or you need more information, please get back with the people that invited you to this webinar, and we will see you out there. I wish you great success and God's choicest blessings. Good night.